So from there we go to a new topic, responsible parenthood. So what do we mean by responsible parenthood? It is a process in which parents bring up their children well. That is, they provide for their needs of their children and show care and support in every aspect of their lives. So, in basic terms, what we mean is the process of bringing children up well. Yes, the process of bringing up children well. You don't just bring up children, you bring them up what? Well. And we start with the responsibility or responsible parenthood is manifested in. If we say this parent has brought up their children well by supporting them and giving them their basic needs, what do we say? How is a responsible parenthood manifested? To manifest is how is it revealed, or how is it displayed, or how is it showed? How can we know this is responsible parenthood? Number one, understanding parental roles. That is, the parents understand their roles and their what? Responsibilities. So, understanding parental roles and responsibilities. That is, the husband and the wife should provide for the physical needs of their family, such as food, shelter, and clothing. What we mean here is that we can call a parent responsible if they are providing for the basic needs. That is food, shelter, and what? Clothing. Number two is educating children. And here they're not only giving them education in general, they are giving them educating children in all aspects of life. Because we know that at home is the first school of every child. So this means that parents are educators of their children on all aspects of their lives. They are the first educators. Number three is teaching them religion. Yes, teaching and training children in religious matters. So Christian parents should bring up their children according to Christian teachings. So they should ensure that their children know the religious traditions of their faith. Number four, by helping their children or helping them understand stages of development. What do we mean? We mean helping their children to grow physically, socially, psychologically, and emotionally. So parents should help their children to understand the changes occurring in their bodies at every stage of development. So that is why we are saying they should help them understand stages of development. They should also help them develop intellectually. Intellectually, here we mean by giving them formal education, that is taking them to school. So, helping children to develop intellectually by providing opportunities for them to learn. So, children should be taken to school to receive formal education. They should also be provided with books, magazines, and other material. Actually, I like those parents who don't have, they have a time for TV and a time that is not for the screens. All the screens in the house, let's talk about that in general because people have many screens at home. If your father and your mother or your mother alone or your father keeps on saying that you should only watch TV like 2 hours in a day, and then they are providing for you books, there are more books in your house more than the number of screens that you have. Count the number of screens in your home. If you have a tablet there, you have a television, right? You have what? Phone. How many phones are in your house? How many? Count all of them so that you know how many screens are in your home. And how often do your parents buy books for you to read? They don't have to be school books. They can be on education about your growth or anything else, or about your academics, anything. We went to a house when we were going for prayers the other day, and they don't have what? A TV actually. They have what? Books. You see how they're laughing. You know, now you can't even understand the joke. Now I won't even continue with that story. We continue. No, it had not even ended. And because I talked about the TV, I did not talk about another screen, and there are very many screens. So let us continue. And also, if you have a PS, that's a screen. Ask them the latest PS, that's a screen. We continue. So, also they should help them develop intellectually, as we said. They should teach them the right behavior, teach them morals or the right behavior. So parents at home should teach their children on positive values and other virtues such as being loyal, kind, loving, cheerful, helpful, honest, and caring. They should also teach them how to relate. That is how to relate with one another as brothers and sisters. That is among relatives and kinsmen, among peers. Your parents should teach you how to relate. If you are a girl and your parents have told you don't joke with a boy, you're going to get pregnant, that means they are not guiding you well. If you are a boy, you've not spoken to your father about these things, or your uncle has not come and told you, you know now you are a big boy, they are not responsible parents. Sorry to say so. They should talk to you about it. But most parents are very good. They even talk to you about it often, and you still don't listen. Also, being hardworking. So we are talking about if you responsible parenthood, they being hardworking so that they can be able to provide the needs of their families. As we know, in the Bible, laziness is condemned, and hard work is recommended. Because in the Bible we are told that poverty is going to strike you, yes? So we read Proverbs chapter 10 verse 4. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hands, and poverty is going to strike you like a...
Proverbs chapter 10 verse 4. As like hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent increase.
Also, parents should not discriminate. So what are we saying when they should not discriminate against their children? Parents should not love some children more than others. Do parents do that? No, they don't. If someone in your family is loved more than the other, it's because that child is more needy. If your brother usually gets like an F, he needs more love than you. Because he needs to be motivated. You can be able to easily get, you are guided, you're getting A's, right? But if you're failing, they are putting a lot of effort in you. They always talk about you, not because they hate you, because they want you to pull up your socks, because you need a lot of care. You realize that when you give birth to your child. You will realize it. Now you think, oh, nguyo. The parent keep on talking about you. So you think, oh, my sister, the one in the university, is better because you're here. No. It's because you need more care. It's because your parents know your potential and you're not up to it. They cannot discriminate. Showing understanding, by showing an understanding, that's how they can be. That's how it's shown responsible parenthood. That is, they should be able to tolerate their children. When their children go wrong, they should be able to be corrected in love. Yes, before punishment is administered to the child. And I understand that there's a very thin line between pampering the child and understanding the child. Like myself, I don't understand that thin line. Because if you pamper a child, they'll be difficult in future. They are here. If when you're this big, you cannot be caned by your parent, that means you're being pampered. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not asking you whether you're being beaten or not. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. because you're going to lie to us. You won't say the truth. So if your parents cannot cane you when you're this age, you're being pampered. I'm telling you the truth. Acha kufanya hivyo. Kwanza wewe ndio unachapwa. Kama unafanya hivi unatuonyesha. Those who are not beaten are keeping quiet. Those who are not beaten. Wale ambao wanachapwa ndio wanazungumza. Wanasema hatuchapwi. Hao ndio huwa wanasema hatuchapwi, mimi wasichapwi. Hao. Wale wamenyamaza hawasemi hata kama wanachapa, hao huwa wachapwi. That is how I know about students. The ones who are talking, they're trained the defense mechanism. You are not at your home.